Shooting at Utah Valley University. Conservative activist Charlie Kirk wounded in apparent targeted attack on September 10, 2025. A shocking act of violence disrupted a campus event at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah, when conservative activist Charlie Kirk was shot while addressing a crowd. The 31-year-old founder of Turning Point USA, a prominent right-wing organization, was struck in the neck approximately 20 minutes into a speech, sending attendees scrambling for safety. Video footage captured the chaos, with Kirk's head jerking back as the shot rang out from about 200 yards away. The New York Times live coverage detailed the rapid response from authorities and an outpouring of support from political allies, underscoring the incident's place in America's polarized landscape. The incident unfolds. The event, held under a tent emblazoned with the slogan, "The American Comeback," drew a large audience to hear Kirk speak on conservative themes. As Kirk was seated and addressing the group, a single gunshot echoed from the nearby Losi Center, a university building roughly 200 yards from the stage. Cell phone videos circulating online showed the immediate panic, people running for cover, screams piercing the air, and Kirk being quickly escorted away by his security detail. The shooting occurred in broad daylight, transforming what was meant to be an energizing rally into a scene of terror. Kirk, who has built a career mobilizing young conservatives on college campuses, was in the midst of one of his signature events. Turning Point USA, co-founded by Kirk in 2012, has become a powerhouse in right-wing activism, hosting rallies that often draw thousands and fostering close ties to the Republican establishment. Kirk's condition and immediate aftermath. University spokeswoman Ellen Trainor confirmed that Kirk had been struck, but initially withheld details on his injuries, stating that his security team had taken him away following the shot. Later updates from Andrew Colvett, a spokesman for Turning Point USA, revealed that Kirk had been shot in the neck. As of the latest reports, his exact condition remains undisclosed, with medical privacy concerns cited by officials. Kirk was rushed to a nearby hospital, and the university implemented a campus lockdown to ensure safety. No other injuries were reported among the attendees, though the psychological impact on the crowd is expected to linger. Eyewitnesses described a nightmarish scene, with one video showing Kirk momentarily stunned before being shielded and removed from the area. Swift official response and investigation. Law enforcement acted decisively, taking the suspect, a non-student, into custody shortly after the incident. Trainor emphasized that the individual was not affiliated with Utah Valley University, though further details on the suspect's identity or background were not immediately released. The FBI's Utah office confirmed agents were en route to the scene, with Director Kash Patel posting on social media, "Our thoughts are with Charlie, his loved ones, and everyone affected. Agents will be on the scene quickly, and the FBI stands in full support of the ongoing response and investigation." The Justice Department also mobilized, with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche stating on social media, "I am praying for my friend Charlie Kirk," and adding that the department is actively investigating this senseless act of violence. Attorney General Pam Bondi dispatched agents from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, ATF, to assist. Utah Governor Spencer Cox, a Republican, announced he was being briefed by law enforcement and vowed those responsible will be held fully accountable. While motives remain under investigation, the targeted nature of the shooting from a distant building toward a high-profile speaker has fueled speculation of political motivations. Authorities have urged the public to submit any photos or videos to aid the probe, treating the case as an active threat. Political reactions and broader context. The shooting prompted immediate condemnation from across the political spectrum, but particularly from conservative leaders. President Donald Trump, a longtime ally of Kirk, posted on Truth Social, "We must all pray for Charlie Kirk, who has been shot. A great guy from top to bottom. God bless him." Senator Lindsey Graham, Republican of South Carolina, decried it as a sick and despicable attack, writing, "I am praying for Charlie Kirk and his family. Please join me." Kirk's influence extends far beyond campus events. Since the November election, he has played a key role in vetting prospective appointees for the Trump administration, solidifying his status as a conservative insider. The incident highlights escalating concerns over political violence in the U.S., especially targeting figures who engage directly with young audiences. Turning Point USA events have previously faced protests and disruptions, but this marks a dangerous escalation. As the investigation unfolds, questions swirl about security protocols at public political gatherings and the safety of activists in an increasingly divided nation. The New York Times live blog continues to track developments, including updates on Kirk's health and any charges against the suspect.